Now we're into digital controls and chillers and air movement and all these variety of other services that we offer, which makes it a one-stop service. Again, everyone's talking green, very few people are doing it. And you know, it amazes me when I walk these streets and go in these buildings on all the waste that's going on. And it has a lot to do with ignorance, because if they really could see the quality of the light. Now we're going in some situations from 4 T12s, which are a fatter bulb, to 1 T8 with a reflector. You're talking about saving 70% on your lighting cost. Okay, and if you go on to the NYSERDA website, we're part of the Right Light program, you can improve your retail sales by 35% and improve the efficiencies of your worker with a better right light. And we help design systems, because sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's not enough, sometimes it's too yellow, too bright. And you know, lighting is very personal, so you have to really handle it the right way. But that's what we do. You know, we're a one-stop service. We'll help you with all of the tax credits. We're NYSERDA approved. You know, and if we're not approved in those programs, we'll go do it. Now we do, again, the Empower program, which is the very poor, and we do the very wealthy. You know, we're in very expensive units that people feel are, you know, energy, you know, I guess I don't want to call the term safe, but they feel they're energy efficient and they're just not. All right, again, as I mentioned before, this is all the science now. No one's guessing. If you go to the websites of NYSERDA, you can save 40% across the board on your utility bill. So it amazes me a lot of people aren't doing this. The next thing that are coming out that everybody has to look at are the LED lights, because now we're into LED bulbs. And if you're looking now, again, every day, like the CFL got better and better, the quality, they last longer. That's what's going on with LEDs. So we're actually selling LEDs now for very special applications where you have high lobbies or hallways where you don't want to have to go up and change these bulbs as they blow out all the time, in essence, the maintenance. So again, when you look at this particular program, anyone that has, you know, again, residential or commercial, because we have all the variety of programs, give us a call. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is again talking about the Right Light program, but if you go to the Energy Smart website, it'll describe that for you and how that whole thing works. Again, talking about the financial analysis, you know, this makes sense now. We, you know, everything and all of our proposals, we talk about the carbon cuts. But we're really talking about the returns to that. And they're astronomical. And they're financeable. I mean, we work with a ton of banks that would love to lend somebody money on a solid building that's getting ready to lower their overhead. You know? And again, when you lower your overhead, you can lower your rents, have a higher vacancy. You know, it all makes sense. Now, here's the good thing. It's a win-win-win. Everyone here in business knows if you lower your monthly overhead, the value of your building goes up. Right? Where are you going to go get an investment like that today, where you're investing in yourself, you know, you're lowering your monthly overhead with a very fast return and your value goes up, okay? So I encourage everyone here, if they have it, how many people here have created some type of green program in their buildings or their businesses? See, it's very few. Here's the next thing we do. We just hooked up with an international consulting firm with large, heavy support on the back end that are creating green sustainability programs for companies and buildings and employees. Well, they'll literally take you and actually help you write your proposal. They'll help set up a map and, you know, take you through supply chains, you know, your waste, you know, the whole aspect of your business, so that you can add this in, you know, at your annual report, but also you can start marketing the fact that you are green, truly green.
I think we're out of time here, but I'd love to jump to some questions. Obviously, Rudy has a lot of energy, and he's getting in front of this stuff. Right back here?
Yeah.
Sorry, the gentleman.
Three-part question. First of all, do you do industrial buildings like manufacturing and distribution centers? Two, do you have LED lighting for large spaces like that? And three, do you work outside of New York, like New Jersey, Connecticut?
Do you do LED lighting in industrial?
Yes, we do, and actually with industrial buildings you have other, like if you have a lot of motors are very inefficient. And we do power factor correction, where you can take a motor that's inefficient, that's really hitting your utility bill tremendously, and do an analysis to lower that. And the bigger the building, the better, as far as we're concerned. We plan lighting, and we're footprinted from Washington, D.C. up to Boston, depending on the size of the deal. And we go from very small deals to very complicated deals.
Great. I think we had another question right here.
Yes, I need to know if you work in Yonkers.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
He works in Yonkers.
Yes.
Right here, please. Contact information is in the forms, and we'll circulate that by email as well. Over here. Any rebate zones outside of Manhattan?
Well, there's one in Westchester that's about to end with Con Ed. And I mean, all the utility companies, we're working with utility companies around the country now, and they're all coming out with programs because of this SBC charge. And again, most people aren't aware of it, and they leave it up to contractors to market. There just aren't enough contractors to get the word out, in essence.
Great. Yeah, another question? How about?
No, we have a contract with them. We represent Converge in Lower Manhattan in selling the program, doing the audits, and actually doing the work. And we do some of the work that they actually sell themselves with our own crews. Yes, yes.
Another question right here?
Well, what happens is a commercial audit. Well, we'll do a commercial lighting audit for free. All right, because all we're doing is counting bulbs and wattage and what's existing technology versus what we know we can do. When it comes to a more sophisticated one, we also do the demand side management, where if you're a heavy energy user in New York, we can come in and give you kind of a free audit if you're willing to like turn a cogeneration unit on, shut some elevators down, you know, so give us a call, and every situation is different. But we don't make money in audits. I mean, we do the audit so we get the work.
Okay, well, let's cut it off there. I know that Rudy has a number of people here from his business here tonight, all wearing this shirt. So just identify one of the green shirts, and we'll take it from there. Thank you, Rudy.
Thank you very much.
Next up, we have Rob Ashmore.